Hello, and welcome to my channel, where I mostly share my love of fragrance and enjoying my collection. In this video, I'll be reviewing the brand new Miss Dior Rose Essence perfume, as well as comparing it to the rest of my Miss Dior collection. Thank you so much for stopping by, and let's get started. I was excited to see that Dior released a new Miss Dior fragrance, which just came out in May 2022. It's called Miss Dior Rose Essence, and as far as I know, it's exclusive to Dior. The Dior website says that it's limited edition, so I'm not sure how long it will be around. And it only comes in one size, 3.4 ounces, and it's an eau de toilette. Now, Dior notes that the scent is very special because their partner in Grasse, which is a town on the French Riviera, dedicated their entire May rose harvest in 2021 to Dior, and the Rose Essence fragrance is made with the rose water distilled from those roses. As far as the packaging, Dior says that Grasse has a commitment to the environment, and so they felt a responsibility to also embrace sustainability. The box for this perfume is made of recycled paper, and the bottle is crafted with 25% recycled glass. And as a result, the bottle is actually much lighter than some of the older Miss Dior perfume bottles, so just be aware of that it's not going to be as weighty. It's similar to the Miss Dior 2021 bottle, but that one is still also heavier than on Rose Essence. And moving on to the actual fragrance, Miss Dior Rose Essence has top notes of geranium and green notes, a mid note of grass rose, and base notes of guaiac wood, musk, vetiver, and patchouli. And I'll start off by saying that the atomizer on this bottle is really nice. The perfume comes out in a really fine mist, so I really like the performance of the sprayer. And I do think the bottle has that classic Miss Dior look. It's very pretty, even if it's a little less weighty. It has the Miss Dior script on the front and a tie on the neck of the bottle, and the juice is a nice pink color. And the bottle also has the traditional Miss Dior houndstooth design on the sides. And upon first spray, I instantly get the spiciness of the geranium, and I personally think that geranium is a note that goes really nicely with rose. And the rose in here initially has a bit of that kind of green, fresh cut flowers feel, but I find that that does fade, and you're left with kind of a fresh rose with a little bit of sweetness. And the scent also has some hints of that woody base, along with a lot of clean musk. And overall, to me, the scent is a very spicy, clean, musky rose. And I have to say, this actually reminds me of Elizabeth and James Nirvana Rose, but a much, much lighter version. It's definitely not a dupe because while they both have geranium and rose, Nirvana Rose has saffron, where Rose Essence has wood and musk. So they're not the same, but they do give me kind of that same feeling. So I think if you like one, you might like the other. I was a little worried that Rose Essence would be too green or sharp, but I actually think it's really soft and pretty. And I really think that the mix of the rose with the geranium and that nice clean musk make for a really pretty scent. And it is an eau de toilette, so it's going to give you lighter performance than some of the other Miss Dior scents. Those are definitely stronger. But if you're looking for something a little bit lighter, a little fresher, that's still, subtly sweet and pretty, I think this is a great option, and I really like this scent. I thought I'd briefly run through the rest of my Miss Dior collection and note how, if at all, they compare to Rose Essence. If you'd like to see a full review of any of these fragrances, I did describe them in more detail in my Dior perfume collection video, which I'll link in the description box. So first up is Miss Dior Eau de Parfum, and I have both the 2017 and 2021 versions. And for the 2017 version, that has notes of pink pepper, blood orange, sweet and mandarin orange, Calabrian bergamot, lemon, grass and damask rose, jasmine leaf, patchouli, and palisander rosewood. So you can see the notes are very different from Rose Essence. And this scent is heavily floral. It has a little bit of sweetness and it's brightened by the citrus somewhat, but it is very spicy from that pink pepper, and it's a lot more heavy and strong than Rose Essence. Then I have the 2021 version of Miss Dior, and this has notes of iris, peony, lily of the valley, apricot, rose, peach, vanilla, tonka bean, musk, benzoin, and sandalwood. And to me, this is a lighter, fresher version of Miss Dior. It's very different from the 2017 version. The vanilla does add some sweetness, but overall, it has a larger mix of floral and fruity notes and isn't really comparable to Rose Essence. Next, I have Miss Dior Absolutely Blooming, and this has notes of raspberry, blackcurrant, pomegranate, pink pepper, May rose, peony, and white musk. And this to me is a sweeter, more syrupy and fruity version of Miss Dior. It also has a really nice jammy rose, and it's not as spicy as the original Miss Dior. And this is actually my favorite Dior perfume and one of my favorite scents of all time, so I absolutely love this one, but it's not comparable to Rose Essence. Then I have Miss Dior Blooming Bouquet, and this has notes of Sicilian mandarin, pink peony, damask rose, apricot, peach, and white musk. And this is a very fruity, fresh, lighter version of Miss Dior. I'd say it's more of a daytime, kind of summer outdoorsy scent. It's also an eau de toilette, so it does have lighter projection, more similar to Rose Essence than the other Miss Diors. But this one is very citrusy, so the scent is a lot different. And last I have Miss Dior Rose and Roses, and I don't have a full-size bottle of this, but I do have a mini, so I can still compare the scent. And this has notes of geranium, bergamot, Italian mandarin, grass rose, damask rose, and white musk. And this was the one that I actually thought would be the closest to Rose Essence because it also has geranium, rose, and musk. But Rose and Roses has citrus notes that are not in Rose Essence, and that is a noticeable difference in the scent. And Rose and Roses is also a lot sharper. They do have some similarities, but I definitely prefer Rose Essence. I feel like the geranium stands out more in that one, and it also has a prettier woody base in addition to the musk. So that's it for my review of Miss Dior Rose Essence. I do think that this is a really lovely scent. It has a nice mix of spicy geranium with musk and that nice woody base combined with the beautiful grass rose. Just be aware that since this is an EDT, it is going to be a skin scent after a few hours, so you might have to reapply, but I still think that the scent is worth it. And I really do enjoy this and think it's a nice addition to the Miss Dior line. And I'm not entirely sure, but I think that this actually may be the last scent from Dior's former creative director over the perfume line, which was Francois Demachy. And I'm excited to see what's coming next with Francis Kurkdjian taking over the helm. I love a lot of the perfumes that he's created for other lines as well as his own. And I'm really interested in seeing what comes next from Dior. They are my favorite house, both for perfume and beauty. So I'm really excited about the future for that. Let me know what you think about Rose Essence, and if you're interested in trying it. Thank you for watching. I hope that you'll subscribe, and I will see you all in my next video.